Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? I don't know how to say viewers yet. So, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien para la, para la mañana, or I don't know how to say this morning, but mañana. Um, we're going over Spanish as usual, right? I want you guys to know, if you're watching this on a replay, that you have to engage during the lives. YouTube is playing with my numbers, so please, if you want to support the channel, if you like the content, engage. If you are uh, on the live, you can, um, you know, say stuff in the comments, whatever you need to say. If you want to communicate with each other in the comments, if you want to express how you're feeling when it comes to this learning process, please do so in the comments. Also, um, like this video. Please like this video. I know how many people came into my live yesterday or my last video, but it is not being recorded as such. So it's easy for me to dispute, or it's easy for me to prove that I had a certain number of viewership if I have evidence. The evidence would be you or um, commenting or leaving a message in the video from the replay. So that's my long spiel. Welcome to the channel. We are on lesson 6. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. Oops, this is to invite people. I'll do that later. Share screen. Okay. So my screen is being shared. And then I'll put the invite link. So for anyone, if you are watching the replay, the link is not for you. But just know that if you make it to a live, you are always welcome to come up and practice with me aloud.
Now, let's learn I love Chile in spring. Ready?
Me encanta Chile en primavera.
Let's hear it again.
Me encanta Chile en primavera.
Primavera. Primavera. Spring is primavera. Okay. Me encanta Chile en primavera. I always thought the amo was love, but here it's saying encanta.
To say to love, you would say
Encantar.
which literally means to enchant.
Oh, okay. Encantar.
When you say
Me encanta.
you are saying I love it, but it's literally translated as it is enchanting to me.
It is enchanting. Interesting. So what's the word they replace enchant for? Like if I was to say the movie was very enchanting, or like it has an enchanting theme, would I say encanta?
Remember this? Say, I love it.
Encantar.
Me encanta.
O me encanta. Lo siento. Me encanta.
Let's learn how to say Chile.
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 Did you know that one of the most isolated islands on Earth belongs to Chile? It's called Easter Island, and it's located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. This island is well known for its 887 statues, or moai, sculpted by the Rapa Nui people centuries ago. Here's something to think about. How do you say, I love Chile?
Y, me encantó Chile.
Me encanta
Me
Chile.
encanta Chile. Why is encanta love to love not doesn't have the masculine when you're referring to yourself? Ugh, me encanta. Me encanta Chile.
Now, let's learn how to say spring.
Primavera,
Primavera.
Listen closely one more time.
primavera,
Primavera. Primavera.
Okay, now try to say spring.
Primavera.
Remember this?
En-
Say, I love it.
Me encanta.
me encanta.
Okay, now try to say spring.
Mi primavera.
Primavera,
Primavera.
What is the proper way to say Chile in spring?
Chile en primavera.
Chile en primavera.
Let's hear you say, I love Chile.
Me encanta Chile.
Me encanta Chile.
Now try and say Chile in spring.
Chile en primavera.
Chile en primavera.
Time to put all the pieces together. How do you say, I love Chile in spring?
Me encanta Chile en primavera.
Me encanta Chile en primavera.
As a general rule, when the noun ends with a, like primavera, the article we use is
La.
or las in plural. Then we say, la primavera. Now, can you figure out the best way to say, I love spring?
Me encanta la primavera.
Me encanta la primavera.
Did you get it right?
Sí.
In Spanish, you will use the articles especially to express general truths or concepts, or to express likes and dislikes. But wait, you might think, we just learned to say,
Me encanta Chile.
why didn't we use an article there? Well, it's because when you talk about countries in Spanish, you almost never use an article.
Okay.
There are a few countries that always have an article, but Chile is not one of them.
You never use an article when referencing countries, but there are countries that always, there are a few countries that always have an article. That doesn't. Here we go. This is the English. This is what the English language does, and this is why I have issues with the English language. Either it does or it doesn't. Either it's a rule or it isn't. So it's a rule that can be broken sometimes, but not all the time, but possibly. Like that doesn't. Okay. Why didn't we use an article there? Well, it's because when you talk about countries in Spanish, you almost never use them. Almost. But you can't say almost if there are a few countries that always have an article. Okay, y'all.
You may also be wondering why you didn't use la after en. in.
Me encanta Chile en primavera.
When you talk in general about seasons, you can omit the article after words like in, etc., called prepositions. Here is how you would say winter,
invierno,
Invierno. Invierno. I feel like I watched a video with that.
with masculine nouns that end in O, like invierno. The article we will use is el or los, if it's plural. Just like with la. This article is used to express general truths or concepts, or to express likes and dislikes. This masculine article is also used with days of the week. Remember this for the future.
La primavera, the masculine nouns that end in O, like invierno, the article we will use is el or los. Just like with la, this article is used to express general truths or concepts, or to express likes and dislikes. This masculine article is also used with days of the week. Remember this for the future. I had to read that, y'all, because sometimes when I'm multitasking, what she's saying, I hear it, but it's not sticking. So I read to kind of reinforce the information in my mind.
Nice. Now practice saying winter,
Invierno.
invierno,
Based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say, I love Chile in winter.
Me encanta Chile invierno. Invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Remember this? Say, I love spring.
Me encanta el. Oh my God, I just forgot spring that fast. La primavera.
Me encanta la primavera.
Me encanta la primavera.
Let's see if you can say, I love Chile in winter.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en
Make sure you
invierno.
hit the like, y'all. Hit the like for this video.
Good job so far.
Thank you.
Now, think of the way to say, Chile is cold in winter.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Oh my God, yo, we are making so much progress. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Chile es frío en invierno.
Remember this? Say, I love spring.
Me encanta la primavera.
Me encanta la primavera.
Me encanta la primavera. I have to remember it's not canto, canta. Me encanta la primavera.
Let's see if you can say, I love Chile in winter.
La encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Okay, now try to say, Chile is cold in winter.
Chile es frío en invierno. Chile es frío en invierno.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Now let's learn summer.
Verano.
Verano. Oh my goodness. My uncle's he's Italian and his last name is Verano. I did not know. I mean, I don't know if Italian is the same, if it means the same in Italian that it does in Latin or Spanish. But it's cool that it means summer. Verano. Verano.
Nice. Now practice saying summer.
Verano.
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 Now, how do you think you would say, is it summer?
Esta es verano.
Es verano.
Es verano. Okay. Es verano. Es verano.
Now, let's learn Argentina.
Un momento,
Ready?
you guys. My daughter's
Argentina.
calling me.
Let's hear it again.
I'm gonna mute.
Argentina. 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 Argentina.
Argentina is well known for soccer players such as Maradona and Messi, who left the country at a very young age to join the major leagues in Italy and Spain. There are many players from Argentina, like Tevez and Agüero, who have played on international soccer teams.
Marcos, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, gracias. Gracias. I put the link if you want to come up. Oh, it's right there. I put the link if you want to come up. If you don't see it, just let me know. I'll redo it.
Good job so far. Now, think of the way to say, is it summer in Argentina?
Es verano en Argentina.
¿Es verano en Argentina?
Es verano en Argentina. I did it. Buenos días. Qué bueno verte de nuevo en YouTube. Nothing much. There's nothing new on YouTube. Just a lot of shenanigans I try to stay out of.
Remember this? Say, I love spring.
Canta, me canta la primavera. Me canta la primavera.
Me encanta la primavera.
Me encanta, o hace me canta. Me encanta la primavera.
Let's see if you can say, I love Chile in winter.
Okay. Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Okay, now try to say, Chile is cold in winter.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Chile es frío en invierno.
It always
Okay, now try to say, is it summer in Argentina?
es verano en Argentina.
¿Es verano en Argentina?
Oh my gosh! I don't know why I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm doing this, y'all. I still got a lot to go. A lot. But es verano en Argentina.
Listen to the way you would say
Enero.
January.
Enero.
Enero.
Let's hear that again.
Enero.
Enero.
Nice. Now practice saying January.
Enero.
Enero.
What is the proper way to say, I love Mexico in January?
Me encanta México en enero.
Me encanta México en enero.
Me encanta México en enero. So to me, the tongue twister is en enero because it starts with the same sound. En enero. It's like a tongue twister.
Let's see if you can say, I love Chile in winter.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Me encanta Chile en invierno.
Okay, now try to say, Chile is cold in winter.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Invierno. En invierno. So there are two distinctive sounds there that I have to get comfortable with, and that's the N, E sound, invierno, the E versus E, en invierno, invierno. Chile es frío en invierno.
Okay, now try to say, is it summer in Argentina?
Es verano en Argentina.
¿Es verano en Argentina?
Nice. Now practice saying, I love Mexico in January.
Me encanta México en enero y junio. Pew, pew, pew.
Me encanta México en enero.
What is the proper way to say, is it summer in Argentina in January?
Es verano en Argentina en enero.
¿Es verano en Argentina en enero?
Because parts of Latin America are in the southern hemisphere, their seasons are the inverse of seasons in the northern hemisphere.
Oh.
This means that summer usually goes from December to March, and winter is June through September.
What?
In Buenos Aires, Argentina, the average high in December is around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and the average high in July is around 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, crap. Oh, this is Argentina. Okay. So if I want to go to Argentina, go in December. Oh, thank you.
Okay, now try to say, Chile is cold in winter.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Chile es frío en invierno.
Okay, now try to say, is it summer in Argentina?
Es verano en Argentina.
¿Es verano en Argentina?
Nice. Now practice saying, I love Mexico in January.
Me encanta México en enero. Now I gotta say it faster. Me encanta México en enero.
Me encanta México en enero.
Remember this? Say, is it summer in Argentina in January?
Es verano en Argentina en enero.
¿Es verano en Argentina en enero?
Nice. Now practice saying, winter.
Invierno.
Invierno.
Nice. Now practice saying, summer.
Verano.
Verano.
Let's hear you say, is it summer?
Es verano.
¿Es verano?
Nice. Now practice saying, January.
Enero.
Enero.
We did it! Okay, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. If you did, please make sure. What's confusing? What's confusing? What was confusing about it? And then teach me the right way. What was confusing? I'm about to boil my hair, y'all. I got my hair done. My daughter did mi pelo. Mi niña. I don't know how to say did like to do, but past tense. I'm still learning. So what y'all think? I got long hair now. What time are we at? Oh, and we had good time. So please review everything that we did. Watch the videos from this week. We have another verb to do next week. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna go live on lunes. But if I don't, I'll be here pronto on martes. Okay. We did it. We made it another week. We're still alive. We're heading into April. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much. I will see you next time. Bye.